Thank you so much for joining us today on the Purely Positive Show. Today's guest is he's a servant and he's a positive singer. We want to talk with him about his latest endeavor, which will be actually happening this weekend. So please help me welcome to the show Dr. Dwight Elijah and Mrs. Dr. Elijah as well. How are you guys doing?
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Greetings.
Yes.
I am so happy to have you guys here. It took a little minute, but anyway, we're here. So
we're glad we're here also.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Now, as I mentioned, you have something coming up this weekend. Tell us about it.
Well, it's a mini concert.
Mm-hmm.
And it's introducing some new songs and releasing a new CD at the same time. So preparing us for the March 19th full concert that will be in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Excellent. Now,
yeah.
I'm so excited because I've heard the recordings.
Okay.
They are beautiful. I love your voice.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you.
The concert that's coming up, I know it's going to be at a venue here locally in Florence, but I also know that it is going to be streamed via Facebook because your audience is not only national, but it's also international because you've toured Canada, of course, the United States, and Mexico. So
right.
How do you think people are going to react when they see you after all these years? I'm going to let you say how many years.
I believe, Lisa, I believe and I'm hoping so. But I'm expecting people to be really excited. I've stayed in touch with several of the people, and they have stayed in touch with me. Mm-hmm. And many have, over the years, asked me when I was going to start singing and doing concerts again and recording again. So I believe they'll be excited.
I think so as well. I think so as well. I've been, I had the pleasure of going on your page and seeing some of the messages that were left about your singing and your ministry, and
Amen.
I felt like, wow, it was very inspiring. The wonderful things that they said and how they feel about what you do. So
Amen.
I want to ask you a quick question. What made you decide to do a ministry in song?
Well, I'm from a singing family. My father is a great singer. He had the opportunity to sing with the Drifters and the Violinaires back in his younger days. He's 93 years old today.
Oh.
Yes, and still singing.
Oh.
Yes, and sounds great.
Oh, yes. Yes.
But I'm from a singing family. Two of my brothers sing with the offshoot of the singing group, the Four Tops. Mm-hmm. They do that in Arizona, mainly in the Arizona area. So I just started singing from there.
Wow. So
I love with singing and wanted to do it.
So you have just deep roots in what I call them. Well, I describe you as your melodious vocalizations is what I say.
What? Thank you. Because my background, even if I go back a little further, from my background, also with my brothers, we had a group we called ourselves the Continental Five, and it was five of us, and we had a group like the Temptations, dramatic, stylistic type thing. We did that for 7 years.
Oh, now those are my groups. Now I just want you to know I'm that's my era.
I hear you. And I tell you, we had a great time doing it.
I'm glad, and I'm happy that people are going to get to hear you sing. I've been talking with your daughter Leah, who has helped to organized this concert, this virtual concert for, and just so everybody knows, it's February 20th. That's this Sunday at 3 p.m. It's going to be at the Aroha Afro-Latin Dance Studio. But you don't have to be there to see it. You can actually see the concert streamed live via Facebook to Jamila Jazz Video. And we'll send the links out to everybody. Okay?
Amen. Thank you.
You are very welcome. Very welcome. But I am excited about the fact that you are doing these songs and releasing, get this everybody, his 12th studio recorded album. I said 12. 1, 2, 12. He has been recording for such a long time, and he has been singing for such a long time. It's a blessing just to hear his voice. I'm telling you, you are not ready. I'm telling you. Those who haven't heard him, you are really in for a treat.
My God.
I want to know from you or from Mrs. Dr. Elijah, what is it that you all really hope to accomplish with this mini concert?
You want to answer that?
Well, the mini concert, it's going to be an introduction for some. It'll be the awakening of those who would like to hear him, who haven't heard. 40 years, okay?
Yeah,
so there's a collection of people in 40 years when, well, we call him Bishop, when Bishop Dwight started planting churches, which is what took us away from the singing and traveling ministry.
Right.
7 churches we planted in Michigan, Texas, actually 2 in Michigan, 2 in South Carolina. I'm trying to remember where they all were. Where the other churches planted.
And 1 in Texas.
Yeah, 1 in Texas. And so that took him away from it. And he kind of thought, well, maybe I'm supposed to lay this down and just do praise and worship at my church. And then there started being people on, thank God for social media. Social media, where are you? Do you have new songs?
Right.
You know, the old CDs we had, they wore out. We need something new.
Right.
And so our daughter, Minister Leah, she said, well, let me spearhead this and give him the gift of that. So the 20th, this Sunday, is reintroduction, building up the March 19th date, and then also some new music coming out, that kind of thing. Just an excitement builder on the way to the 19th. And thank God for streaming.
Oh, my
God. So basically, just in a nutshell, and you said all that beautifully, I just want you to know. But in a nutshell, the 20th is a teaser for March 19th.
There you go. It's an hors d'oeuvre.
That's what it is. It's an hors d'oeuvre. Just a little bit. So y'all can come and have the full meal on March 19th at the Redeeming Love Family Church at 4525 Campbellton Road, Suite 200 in Fayetteville, North Carolina. I can't remember the zip code. I'm sorry, y'all.
You did well.
Thank you. That is going to be an extraordinary event for those of you, for those individuals who have not heard, and I don't know why you haven't because it's all over social media. I know because I did it. But for those of you who haven't heard, it's a formal event. Not only can you go to DwightElijahLive.com to purchase your tickets for the actual live event, but if you can't make it, because let's say you're in California and you're not going to make it here by March 19th, you can watch it via streaming.
That's right.
Yeah. So he's just making it possible for everyone to be able to see him, because like I said, his audience is international, not just national, international. Now, I was pleasantly surprised when I asked Leah, I said, who has your dad performed for? And she started naming some people. And I was like, what? So she sent me this long list. List. And I was like, wow. And I don't want to put you on the spot and ask you who your favorite was, But I do want to ask you, what is your favorite song to perform?
Oh my. It is so many.
Wow.
It is so many. If I went back to the beginning to now, one song I used to always like singing was "I Saw the Lord." "Special Delivery" was another popular song. "The Champion of Love" was a popular song. "I'm Not Ashamed of the Gospel." "Praise the Lord." I mean, I can go on and on. I mean, there's so many.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, the way I heard the songs was because my husband had a hand in doing the EP. So we got to listen, or I got to listen. He got to work. I got to listen. But his favorite song is, I think it's "We Love the Lord." Great is the Lord. I think is the one that he really likes.
Okay. The question you was asking me about the newest CD. Favorite to sing on there?
No, your favorite. Period. I know you have a repertoire of over 150 songs.
Right.
I listen.
Okay, "Great is the Lord" is on there. Yes.
And I told him when you guys were actually doing the recording, I was downstairs and I could hear it, and it reminded me so much of listening to my father sing, because my father was a semi-professional singer. So having that in the house on that day really brought back memories for me. And so I'm excited about March 19th because, well, I get to go. And and I'm excited about the fact that I get to actually see you perform. I've never seen my father perform, but I think you all have similar styles.
Okay.
So it's going to be like seeing him. And that is going to be a blessing in and of itself for me. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to be able to help you guys do this.
We thank you. We appreciate everything you've done.
Yes.
I'm still doing some stuff, but thank you so much.
Yes.
Everything is coming together so smooth and so beautifully.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I want to know from either of you what it is that you want to happen at the concert. Let me be more specific. What it is that you want people to take away from the March 19th concert.
Well, I want to see people extremely encouraged and lifted up. I want the people to leave there feeling great, feeling so good, they don't even know what to do with themselves. If there's heavy burdens when they come in, I want them totally gone. If they're stressed out some kind of way, I want them to leave comforted, full of love, full of joy.
I got you. Now, I'm happy that the both of you are sitting there because I've been wanting to talk to Mrs. Dr. Elijah for a little minute.
Okay, what do you want to know?
Because I relate to you because you have been supporting your husband all this time.
Yes, she has.
And I relate to that because I've been supporting my husband in some things for some decades. You've done the same. You guys have had, what, 44 years now, I think it is, that you've been
44
married?
years of marriage.
Exactly.
Altogether. Now, unofficially, my father has passed on, my mother's passed on, so I can say this now. We started sneak dating way back in school. When Daddy said no.
Yeah.
Okay. So actually, all together, we've been together like 48 years, but married 44 years.
Right.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm going to get there one day. I got some years to catch up, but I'm going to get there.
And I wouldn't have it no other way.
No, I heard somebody say marriage can either be heaven or hell. And we just thank God. I love it. I love being married, right?
Yes.
And so everything that's come up, we learn to work it out.
Work it out.
Work it out. Yes.
That's
Nothing
the
is so bad that you can't overcome.
Absolutely.
That's the important part. Working it out together. That's
it.
That's what makes it work. That literally is what makes it work. So Now, let's talk about the fun we're having on March 19th.
Okay.
I know it's formal.
Right.
I got to go buy a gown.
Okay.
And I know the concert starts at 7 p.m. But for those persons who are purchasing a VIP or VIP Elite ticket specifically, please make sure you're there no later than 6:15. Because from 6:15 to 6:45 is your time, okay? And then after that, we take him away.
Amen.
So we can get ready for the show. And we don't want him tired. But that's your time, 6:15 to 6:45. Remember that, okay? If you didn't hear it anywhere else, you heard it from Big Mouth LJ. She told you.
Okay.
And then, how long is the concert going to last?
Well, my portion of the concert is probably going to be right around 40, 45 minutes.
Okay, so one set, basically. Okay, that's good. That's good. People, you are so in for a surprise. You are so in for a surprise because March 19th is the actual celebration of the 40th years.
Yes.
So I want everybody within the sound of my voice and the people who watch this on the replay and the people who get the emails, I want everybody to go get your ticket. Make sure that you're there. If you can't be there in person, and if you're in person, dress to impress. If you can't be there in person, watch it on Facebook.
Yes.
Tell somebody. Tell everybody.
Yes.
Tell everybody. Because the music that he sings, the reason why he's on this show, just so you know, because the music he sings is inspiring and positive. You all know this show is about positivity, purely positive show. And for that reason, especially during this pandemic, I wanted people to meet him and get a chance to hear him and see what it is that he's giving to the world. His music, I'm telling you, he has a beautiful voice, but his music, it grabs you at the back of the neck.
My God.
And makes you pay attention. I know. I know. So I've heard it.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
I just, I can't say enough about this man's talent. I can't say enough about the music that he sings. I've been listening to it. I'm sorry. I've been listening.
That's okay. I'm glad to hear
wonderful.
that. Yeah.
Wonderful.
And I just, I want everybody to have that experience that I had. You know, I'm pretty sure it's more nostalgic for me than for the average person because it brings back memories of my dad, but still, it's not something you want to miss. It's just not. Okay, so I did enough talking. Anyway, what do you guys want people to remember from this interview? I mean, what do you want to say to people?
Good question. I want to see you there. I want to worship God with you, and let's worship God together. I want us to all get in the presence of God and just leave totally lifted up and totally changed.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
The uplifting. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
I did this real quick tonight because it's later, but I'm gonna see you guys again a lot probably.
Yes.
And I just want to thank you all for taking the time to talk with me. And I got to do both of you at the same time. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Yes.
That's amazing. So I'm gonna close out now. Thank you guys so much for being here. I want to thank my audience for joining us here on the Purely Positive Show. Remember that being positive is a choice. Make it the very best choice that you can. That means if somebody says something negative, don't retaliate it negative.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Say something positive. If you don't have anything positive to say, smile and walk away and say a prayer for them as you walk away.
Yes.
there.
Yes.
So much. Thank you guys. Have a great day, okay?
And
Bye.
thank you for having
God
us.
bless you.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.